I used to absolutely hate working out. I hated going to the gym. I hated working out. I hated feeling pain all the time. I used to hate working out. And every time I would have like a gym session, I always tell myself, no, I'll go tomorrow, I'll go tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And I just had zero discipline, zero consistency. And now I'm happy to say I haven't missed a single workout in 6 months. I'm gonna show you exactly how I did. Now, the first thing you need to understand is consistency is a skill. Everything in self-improvement, tweeting, journaling, meditating, consistency, discipline, even traits like even talking to girls, everything in your life, just like in video games, is a skill. And consistency is a skill nonetheless. Now, what do I mean by skill? I'm gonna explain this to you in a very simple way. Now, you probably remember when we used to play like video games, you know, we used to play like FIFA and like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and all these like video games we used to play. There were like, you've probably seen something like this, right? Like you've probably seen this in a video game of some sort. Is you have a skill, you have your skill level. This is your skill here. And you have your XP, which is basically like experience. Now, the more you would play in like, with like a certain character or a certain gun or whatever, your experience would increase. Therefore, your skill will increase and your level will increase. You understand what I mean? So, the way we improve a skill is through sheer experience and through sheer doing, basically. So Nike always had it right, basically, just do it. But the way we level up any skill in the world, going to the gym, making money, reading, meditating, journaling, talking to girls, attracting girls, any skill in the world, we get it through doing, through experience. And when we get experience, everything goes up, your skill, your level, everything. So basically the way to be more consistent is to just go. That's the thing, is to just go, and understanding that the more you do it, the easier it will, and the more your skill level will improve in consistency. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I used to never ever be consistent. I actually, like, when I told myself I want to go to the gym for the first time, I've told the story many times, I went for 2 months, literally 2 months, I kept telling myself I'll go to the gym, and I didn't go. I kept telling myself I'll go tomorrow. Imagine telling yourself you'll go tomorrow for 2 months straight, right? I was that inconsistent. And when I would go to work out, I would work out just once a week, basically. So it was very like, my skill was just level 1. I had a very, very little skill. But right now I'm literally like, I literally can't go a day without exercising, without working out, without doing yoga, without boxing. I have to do some sort of exercise. If I don't work out, I don't feel right. And this is what happens when you keep doing it. You have to keep doing something. And the more you do something, the easier it gets, and the more your skill increases in that thing. And for this case, the gym. Now, you probably get these like excuses, and you feel like, no, I don't want to go, I'm too tired, I'm too scared, I'm too fatigued, and all that. And I'm gonna explain to you exactly why this happens, the core of this. And when you understand this, I promise you, you will be way more consistent than you are right now. So I'm gonna try to explain this in the most simple way possible. If you've read like psychology books like Carl Jung and Freud and all that, you'll probably understand what I'm gonna say, but just focus on this, and I promise you this will make you way more consistent. And this is so true psychologically, right? So you have an identity. Right, I don't know if you can see that. You can. We'll call it version 1. And this version 1 right now is basically you right now, which is you trying to get into self-improvement, you know, trying to go to the gym and all that. But if you're still in that beginner stage, you don't like working out, or you're not consistent, right? You're not consistent, and you don't really enjoy it, you don't like it. You're not consistent in the gym, basically. So we're gonna give it just a little bit of like, so this version of you hates working out. Alright? He hates working out completely. Now, you want a desired goal, and this star represents a goal. This goal, it probably might be like why are you going to the gym? To build an aesthetic physique, to have a 10 out of 10 body. So we'll call the goal like a 10 out of 10 physique. Alright? Now, in order to get this goal, you have to become someone else. You have to become someone else. Which is basically you have to become the person who has a 10 out of 10 physique. Simple, right? So this is the version of you, we'll call it version 2, who has a 10 out of 10 physique, who is consistent and loves working out. Now, I'm gonna just split these two, or no, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I don't know if you can see that, but so this version of you hates working out, and this version of you loves working out. Version 1 and version 2. The more you exercise, the more you do the skill, right here, the closer you get to that dream version of yourself. And this version of you, a part of it dies. A part of it, like it gets like shot, basically. It gets like a hit. it gets shot, basically, like one bullet. You shoot it one bullet. So this version of you, the more you work out, basically, the more you get closer to that version of you that's so consistent, that gets a 10 out of 10 physique, and the more you kill off this version. Now, what is this version gonna do? What is this identity of you gonna do? It's literally, you have to think of it as an animal, you know, as a literal animal. Like an animal, what's the goal of an animal, basically? The goal of an animal is to, first of all, survive. The goal of anything God has put that has life on this planet is to survive. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's male, female, whatever animal, its main goal is to survive, is to live, basically. And of course to reproduce, but we're not gonna talk about that. It's a bit weird to reproduce psychologically, but you get the point. So this version of you wants to survive. So it's gonna give you literally every single excuse in the book, this version of you. You're too tired, you're too afraid, you can't do this, you won't be attractive to girls. It will give you every single excuse in the book. Now, what do? You hear those excuses and you still go. And I'm telling you, the more you're gonna go, the closer you're gonna get to this, and the more you're gonna kill off this version of you. And this is ultimately what we want. We want to get that goal. Now, I know you probably might have not understood anything from what I've wrote. If you understood, that's probably amazing, and you'll probably get your 10 out of 10 body. But if you didn't understand anything I said, I'm gonna explain it in just 3 words. I'm just gonna give you 3 words basically of what I said. The more you work out, the easier it gets. This is to summarize everything I've said. The more you're gonna exercise, the easier it gets. It's not that the easier it gets, it's that you get closer to your dream version, your second identity, and you kill off your old self. You get closer to your new self and you kill off your new self. That is basically it. Now, if all this, like, it didn't really come to you, like, how do I actually become consistent, like, you want practical tips? The single thing that made me 10 times, even 100 times more consistent is this: a home gym. This probably made me like 100 times more consistent, probably. Like, I used to go to the gym probably less than once a week, like probably every like 10 days. And you might be in that same position. If you go to the gym consistently, that's amazing. But if you're like me, like you barely go to the gym, you hate like walking to the gym and getting out of your house or putting on clothes, and it's so annoying for you, do this. Have a home gym. And the home gym, the problem is most people think of a home gym, I need a bench, I need a squat rack, I need machines, I need a cable stack, you don't need any of that. You could just, all you need is two of those adjustable dumbbells, you know, them like the metal ones. I've shown them a lot on my channel. I'll actually get them. These are literally all you need, like these dumbbells where you could just like get these out, put like a different plate or whatever. These are literally all you need. If you have 2 of these, I know they're a bit expensive, but these will be the best investment you will ever make in your life. I'm telling you, these will be literally the best thing you will ever buy in your life. These 2 adjustable dumbbells. And if you've like seen the people who are very, very consistent, like all the celebrities and all that, like The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, like all those guys who are very jacked, you know, Sebum, all those guys, the guys who are very, very jacked, have been going 10 plus years, they're very, very consistent because they have a home gym. Like, of course, those guys are millionaires and have tons of money, I know, but they're very, very consistent because they don't even need to get ready for the gym and all that. Like, if you have a gym at home, you can literally like work out with like your boxers. Like, it doesn't matter, man. And honestly, it's gonna save you tons of time. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, if you go to the gym, like, if you go to the gym, you're probably better than me, because I'm honestly a lazy guy who has a home gym. You're probably better than me. If you go to consistently, you're better than me, honestly. But you have to get ready. You have to, you know, put on the clothes and all that, and get your protein shake ready, and get your pre-workout and all that, and your post-workout meal, and you have to look good because there's girls there and whatever, and you have to go down out to the house, and you have to walk to the gym. That takes like 30 minutes. Whereas here, all you need to do is just walk a few steps and you're already in the gym. And in my case, my gym is my room, so I literally get out of bed and work out. Like, it's so simple. So this made a huge difference for me to be consistent in the gym. As always, bro, we're in this together and we're gonna make it. I promise you we're gonna make it together. Peace, take care, bro.